Before you start affiliate marketing, do this step by step for beginners. In this video, I want to share with you some helpful tips and guidance that you can implement if you're looking to get started with affiliate marketing, and some of the processes that you should actually take so that you can do it the right way. So make sure to keep watching until the end of the video, and I'm going to be sharing with you these processes alongside of what programs and services that you can actually utilize, what you actually do need to know in order to get your audience to engage with you, so that you can actually start putting all the pieces together and actually start to see results over time. So before getting started with affiliate marketing, one of the first things you do need to actually look into, especially if you're considering this to be your avenue to try and make money online or to try and build a business around, the one thing you want to do is you want to try and learn about the concepts of affiliate marketing. You want to take courses or find suitable training that can actually help you with these concepts and learn the foundations. And then once you've actually learned, try and understand the concepts behind promoting products and services. Again, a lot of that will be taught in whatever training programs that you decide to sign up for. I've also got a link to a program that I actually use that actually teaches you all the steps of how to build an online business, and also teaches you the practical steps of how to get involved with affiliate marketing. Check out the first link in the description below to get started. So the next thing you want to do is you want to think of ideas for your brand or your business. Just to give you some other helpful tips as well, I actually have created a previous video before you quit your job. You can check that out before you actually watch this. This will give you some ideas if you are actually looking at using affiliate marketing or some sort of avenue to get involved with online business, and some of the practical steps that you should take. Be sure to actually watch that video. I'll leave a link down in the description so that you can check that out, and even watch that before you watch this, just to give you an idea and put all the pieces together. So again, thinking of ideas for your brand and your business, because you want to build influence and you want people to recognize who you are as an individual and recognize your unique concepts and what you're going to bring to the table. Once you've figured out a brand or a business idea, what you also want to do is, especially with the likes of affiliate marketing, because you're going to be promoting products and services, you want to pick a specific niche to work with and focus on. Because if you decide to go and just promote everything under the sun and you're not focused in terms of what your actual audience is actually about or what your audience wants, it'd be very, very hard for your audience to actually figure out what your content or what your business is actually about. Like, for an example, if you're creating a website or a YouTube channel and you just start posting content about random stuff about your daily life, or even about stuff that's not even relevant to what you want your business to be about, it's going to be extremely difficult for anyone to actually follow you, and in turn it will actually hurt your results over time. So you want to get serious and focus on exactly what it is that you want and what you want to be involved with. Ideally, what you want and should do is, if you're picking a niche, pick something that actually resonates with you, something that actually appeals to your nature and what you're actually passionate about, because it will make it a lot easier for you to actually focus on the actual tasks at hand that you need to implement. Plus, it gives you an incentive to keep pushing forward and in times when it actually starts to get difficult, which it actually will. It always does when you're trying to work for yourself and build a business. But at least if you actually put all these steps into action, it actually will help you along the way. Also, to do some research into types of products you would like to promote. Again, this kind of goes back hand in hand with your niche and what you should focus on, and also to your influence of your brand and so forth, because the products that you directly should want to promote should be directly in effect and reflect your actual business ideas and your niche type that you've chosen. Because again, you want to be able to use what you're promoting, and with your content ideas, you want to see if they will fit into your business, and most importantly, help your audience solve problems. Because it's okay creating content for yourself, but it's not really relevant to your audience. Your audience comes to you because they need help with something. They want a solution to a problem. With affiliate marketing, the best way to use it and the most practical way and to get the best results is to solve a problem. People are always actively searching for concepts and problem solving tips, because they're always looking to solve something or they need help with something. If you have knowledge in that particular area or that niche that you've actually chosen to be involved with, you can provide that information. You can provide those practical steps that you should take, and in turn you can actually promote products to them that actually reflect those topics, so that it will actually help them, and in turn that's how you can make a commission. That's how affiliate marketing works. So the next step, once you've chosen your niche, you've chosen your ideas, and you do kind of have an idea of the type of products and services that you want to get involved with. You want to make sure that you pick a platform that best suits you as an individual, what you're the most comfortable with. Later on, when you get more comfortable with other ideas, you can branch out into other ideas, but you want to pick one starting off and actually focus on it, get really good at it, understand everything there is to know about it, and then just work at it until you get really good at it, and then just build it up over time. You also want to visualize a plan of how you want to create your content and how you want it to grow, how you can use it to influence your audience and build a following. And there is loads of different platforms out there that you can utilize. What you want to do is, if you want to get involved with video like what I do with YouTube, you can get involved with YouTube, and there's other platforms out there that you can utilize. If you're more into writing and content writing or copywriting, you can get involved with blogging. Or if you like to be more active and social, you can use social media. A lot of people make a lot of money on platforms likes of Instagram, TikTok, pretty much any major platform out there, even Pinterest. A lot of people do make a lot of money with affiliate marketing through those platforms. Also, what you should be doing as well is, on top of all this, is actually signing up to an email autoresponder, because you need to build an email list on top of this, because email is still the number one way to get high engagement from your followers, and you have a really high chance of getting people to buy items that you recommend through email, especially once you've started to build that connection and that trust with people. So once you've picked your avenues that you want to get involved with, the next thing you want to do again is you want to start researching the best type of affiliate programs and look for individual kind of like platforms or services that you actually want to promote. Again, you don't want to go or get into the habit of promoting everything that you think will actually best suit you. You want to actually promote stuff that you actually do use on a regular basis, that you know actually works, but not only that, does actually work in a way that will actually help your audience, that will actually help them solve problems, and that will actually help them to work on their ideas, even build their own businesses and so forth. So if you can sign up with programs that reflect what you're trying to create, you have a better chance of actually building up that engagement and again in turn making sales. So what you want to do then is, once you've got all these avenues in place, the next thing you want to do is start creating your content. So you want to start planning out what type of content you want to create, and you want to create a consistent schedule. You want, if you're doing videos, you want to try and create a plan of how many videos you want to put out a week. What's the basic time frame of each video you want to create, whether that's 5 minutes, whether that's 10 minutes, whether that's even an hour. It all depends on what it is that you want to do. If for the talk's sake, for video and blogging, if you want to only create one video a week, make sure that you only create one video a week. If you're doing social media, again, you will have to be more consistent. You will have to post every day or every second day on social media, because again, social media is a lot more active. And even with email, you want to get into the habit of figuring out email marketing and understanding the concepts of actually how to create and craft engaging emails and actually use them to try and build influence. I actually have done a lot of videos on my channel on email marketing and using different programs and so forth that shows you how to get started with setting up newsletters and set up promotions and automations. I'll drop a link down to those playlists down in the description so that you can go check them out. Again, with planning out your content and creating a consistent schedule, you also want to publish on that schedule as well. If you've set a certain time or date, if you're only doing one video a week or one blog post a week, say if you're doing it on a Friday at 12 o'clock, or whenever your audience, whenever you find out your audience is going to be most active and going to engage with your content the most, you post at that time. If it's 6 o'clock in the evening, you make sure you post that Friday at 6 o'clock every Friday evening at that time. And the same goes for your blog posts. Or if it's a Sunday morning at 9 a.m, you post every Sunday at 9 a.m. Or if you're doing, in my case, what I'm currently doing is I'm posting 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. It can be difficult starting out, but when you get more consistent, you will gain more confidence. You'll be able to create a better workflow for yourself, and you will be able to get more done in less time. So you can build up to that. So currently I do 3 videos a week. I set it up where I set up a minimum of on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, all around the time of about 1 p.m, around lunchtime. And that works well for me, for what I want to achieve with the channel. Again, you can allow yourself a bit of flexibility, because sometimes it is hard to stay to a schedule, like life can get in the way, things happen. But as long as you try to remain consistent as much as you possibly can, you will actually be okay. Your followers won't mind if you're not able to upload on a certain day or a certain time. You can, even when you've built up that following, you can let them know in advance saying that you will be missing out on posting something this week or this particular day because you've something else on or something's come up. They'll be okay with that. They will actually just look forward then to your next piece of content that you're going to put out. But again, as long as you build up that consistency and stay relevant to yourself and what you want to achieve, you should be good to go. The next thing you want to also do is you want to make sure that you acquire the right type of tools and resources that you'll actually need. Again, this goes hand in hand what I mentioned previously, because the products you're going to be promoting, you're also going to be promoting products that you actively use on a daily basis to help build your business. Depending on your platform of choice, you will need additional resources to help develop and build on your content ideas. So if you're doing email marketing, you want to sign up to an email autoresponder service, you'll need to build an email list first and foremost. There's plenty of programs out there. I use GetResponse. There's also Aweber. I actually have used Aweber in the past as well. Both are fantastic programs and they're really user friendly and very engaging, and you can get up and running with them very quickly. I actually have done videos on each of these platforms that shows you in depth how to get started, how to create newsletters and how to build up automations and so forth. Again, check out the links in the description for those playlists so that you can actually get started. And you can choose whatever platform suits your preference. GetResponse does actually have a 30-day free trial that you can get started with the platform, and the prices are affordable if you feel like you want to move forward with the platform. On the other hand, if you want to get started, if you're only just starting out and you've limited budget, you can get started with Aweber because they actually have a 100% free account where you can gain access to all the features within the program up to your first 500 emails. So once you've actually captured 500 emails, then you actually will be tasked to actually pay then for the further services once your email list starts to build. But this is a fantastic way to actually build an email list for free up to a certain point, so you can use this platform as well. Again, check out the videos in the description where I actually do show you how to use these platforms in depth, and they show you exactly what you need to do to get started. The next thing, or next platform, or next piece of software or resources that you will actually need will be to purchase website hosting, because even if you're building a blog, or even if you are using the likes of social media or even YouTube, you're still going to need to have some form of website to be able to build pages and so forth, so that because you're going to need to build landing pages so that you can actually capture email leads. I personally use Bluehost, but there's loads of other platforms out there that you can actually get started with, like there's SiteGround, there's HostGator, there's GoDaddy, there's loads of different ones. You can even use more hands-on platforms the likes of Wix. And Wix, you can create your own websites from scratch with actually drag and drop elements, plus you can get started on the platform for free, build your website, and you can get the hosting and everything on the platform for a relatively low cost, and it takes a lot of hassle out of all the lack of understanding or beginner issues that people will actually have when they're starting out. But either one, it's totally up to you. Again, I personally use Bluehost because I use WordPress to build my websites, because I actually like using WordPress, but it all depends on your preference. But there's loads of different avenues out there. Again, you can also sign up to free alternatives. There is WordPress.com, like there's Blogger if you're wanting to build websites. Again, like we said with Wix, there is loads of different platforms that you can get started with. Again, you will need to purchase an actual domain, because you can use free alternatives for a while, but they are limited in terms of what you can actually do with the platforms. But if you buy and purchase into your own hosting platform, and you buy the proper versions and pay into like the paid programs, you will unlock those limitations, so you have more freedom to do the things that you need to do and implement the strategies you want to implement. Also, on the other hand as well, is you can use the likes of your email autoresponders, because they do have tools inside them which you can use to build basic web pages, to actually build landing pages if you want to capture email leads. This also in turn leads on to purchasing or looking into getting a page builder program. Aweber does actually have its own inbuilt page editor that you can use to capture emails, and you can link it to the likes of your email lists within Aweber so that you can capture email leads if you don't have access to a website. I actually have done videos on this as well on the channel. Be sure to check them out. Again, the links are in the playlist in the description. But if you don't have access to this, or you don't particularly want to use this after you've signed up to your hosting, there is other alternatives that you can look into. I personally actually use Thrive Architect, a page building suite of tools. You can build websites from scratch pretty much with no coding skills. You can drag and drop everything onto the interfaces. If you've seen any previous videos I've done on my channel, I'll leave a link down to the playlist down in the description again to Thrive Themes, where I actually show you in depth how to actually build landing pages and how to link up your autoresponder services and so forth to your pages, and how you can use them to capture emails. But this here is my program of choice for building my web pages, again because it implements and integrates seamlessly with WordPress, and it's very easy to use, and they're always updating the platform to a point where it's always got the latest features, which is definitely a useful thing, especially if you're really wanting to scale up your business and take things to the next level. There is other platforms, again, the likes of Elementor, which I have done videos on as well, and that's another fantastic platform. Or like I said, you can just go back and you can use Wix, because Wix has this all in one as well. If you want to avoid the hassle of actually having multiple programs, like having to buy hosting or actually having to buy a page builder to add into it, Wix actually has it all together, all in the one platform. Now it takes a bit of a while to figure out how to get started with building a website. It can be a bit more fiddly, but once you get the hang of it, everything is all in the one place, so it definitely will make things a lot easier. Another program or platform you should look into as well, especially if you're doing video based content, is to invest in a video editing program. Again, there's loads of them that are free online that you can utilize. There's the likes of HitFilm Express, there's like Screencast-O-Matic, there's loads of different ones that you can use for little to no cost. But if you do want to invest a bit more and you want to start creating engaging videos, you can use the likes of products like Vidnami, or what I personally also use as well, because I use a variation of the two, because I do use Vidnami as well. I have done videos on this as well on the channel, be sure to check them out. Or I personally use mainly Filmora. I just like the use and the feel of Filmora, because again it's very easy to use and it cuts out a lot of the fluff from having to have a load of tools and been feeling overwhelmed trying to figure out how to do video editing. I've set up a process in it now where I know exactly what to do and I can just get to work. But again, like all these tools, you do need to take the time to actually figure them out and to actually learn them, but that will come in time. But both are fantastic platforms. Again, Filmora does come with its own inbuilt screen recording editor as well, so that you can record the screens. This is what I'm actually using now. I'm actually recording using Filmora, its own inbuilt screen capture element, and it works fantastic. Or if you don't want to be on camera and you want to use particular videos, whether you're using social media or like of normal videos, but use captionized kind of images and even videos, that has a library of ready to use videos and sound effects and so forth, you can use Vidnami if you don't want to be on camera. Both are really good alternatives. There are loads of other ones out there, but it's totally up to you. You just pick the one that's best suited to you. So once you've got all those elements in place, you have your video editors, you have all the programs that you need, and you've also signed up to your affiliate platforms, and you have access now to your affiliate links that you can use to start promoting. The next thing you want to do is you want to start preparing your content so that you can actually start promoting your offers, products, services and so forth. What you want to do is you want to make sure that when you're creating content, you want to make sure that you don't create content for yourself. I know it's easy to come on to the likes of YouTube or even with blogging and create like your own kind of daily vlogs, and that's fine and all, but if you're trying to do affiliate marketing, it is definitely more beneficial to you to actually think of your audience, to look at it from your audience's point of view, because what are they looking for? So if you can create content that's relevant to what they actually that are actively searching for and what they need help with, that'll be a goldmine for you. So again, you want to make sure that the content you're creating is actually relevant to your actual niche that you've chosen. The next thing you want to do is research and actually create content around specific keywords that you can use to relate to topics that people are actually using or that they're looking for. I have done loads of videos on this on the channel where I actually show you how to look for specific keywords and where to actually search for them. You can use like keyword research tools. You can even use likes of searches on likes of the Google search, even YouTube. If you go into the search bar on YouTube, when you go to type in a certain word, it populates a feed of words that actually show up that are relevant to the content you're trying to look for. And again, these are all particular keywords or specific keywords, and those keywords that show up, people are actively typing them in all the time, so you can use each one of them to create an individual piece of content around. And if you do that, there's a really good chance that your content will rank and eventually you'll start to gain more traction. What you also want to do in your content, whether it's written or whether it's video, you want to create engaging hooks within your content. Like for instance, if you're doing a YouTube video, at the start and at the end of the video, you want to make sure, if you have like an affiliate program like I actually have with regards that teaches you the steps of how to do affiliate marketing, check the first link in the description. You want to mention that phrase. You also want to remind people to subscribe to your channel and to make sure to like the video, or even on your blog post you can essentially want to do the same thing. You want them to like your blog posts, even try and guide them to actually share your blog posts on social media if they think it's going to be relevant to someone else that might need that help. So by doing all these steps, you're actually guiding people to click on your affiliate links, again, to like, share, subscribe subscribe, etc. You're just guiding them and telling them what to do, because again, if someone is coming on to your content, they're actively searching for help, they need help. But if you can provide all that information and categorize it in a way that's easy for them to find it, all you have to do is mention the video and tell them exactly where it is, and the chances are they're going to look at it and they're going to click on it, and in turn, if they do purchase, that's where you'll make a commission. Also, what you want to do is, as well, another good way to really build engagement and potentially even to make sales is also to ask your audience to leave comments, but also ask them questions of what your audience wants more of. Because if you can build up that engagement and actually get your audience to actually talk to you and actually tell you what they actually want, it's easier for you then to go and create content. Because if someone asks you a question, how do you do this or how do you do that, you can say to them, well, I'm going to create another video on that or another blog post, I will have that soon and I'll let you know. So that straight away when you do, what you can do is, for instance, on your YouTube channel, you can say to them, make sure to hit that notification bell, so when that video comes up they'll be notified of it straight away so that they can actually see it. And the same can be said for your blog post. You can actually notify your followers through email of your latest content also, and that way then that's another good way, another really good avenue to build up engagement. So to give you an overview and explain this in more detail, when you set up your platforms to get started with affiliate marketing, whether you've set up your blog, whether you've set up your social media channels or even your YouTube channel, or even if you're doing paid advertising, what you want to do is you want to create, like I mentioned towards the start of the video, we're creating likes of an opt-in page. So when you've actually created an opt-in page using your website or your page builder, you can put in a form in it and you can give information about the product or the service that you're looking to promote. You can create even the likes of a sales pitch video and also embed a form on it with a call to action. And in turn, what you can do is, by using these pages here, once you've created your content on your media platforms, you can direct them to check out the link in the description where they can sign up with their email to get access to the program in question. What this will also do is, not only will you capture their email, but they'll go through this process of going through the sales page of the product, and they'll even go to like a thank you page, and in turn they can actually buy the product then. So if they buy the product, you will also get a commission from it or make a sale. But also in turn, because you've actually captured their initial email, this is where you can set up what I mentioned about setting up an autoresponder sequence inside your email service. I actually have done previous videos on that. I'll make sure to check out the links in the description to find out more. And you can set up a sequence of emails by doing this process and keep that engagement high with your followers that have just opted in. So you can send them a sequence of emails to keep them engaged and to remind them to purchase the product if they actually haven't gone through the process already. And you can direct them back to the sales page that you had previously in your funnel, and this in turn will help them to re-engage, so that in turn that if they do actually look into it, they can then go to the actual page itself and they can buy the product outright. And again, it still gives you another opportunity to actually get a commission. So that's all essentially what affiliate marketing is. You pick a platform that you want to start creating content around. You pick a niche that you want to create your content around and be specific with it. Then what you do is you drive traffic to a landing page so that you can capture an email. Then once they've done that, they go through that process all the way until they've gotten to the sales page of the product or service that they're looking to get involved with, that's actually going to help them. And if they can purchase the product there and then. But if they don't, at least by capturing the email, you can set up a sequence to also remind them to re-engage, and they can still go through the process again through your email sequence, and again will take them directly to the product, and again they can still buy it if they haven't bought it the first time round. So that's essentially what you're doing. You're just directing people directly to a service and you're capturing their email along the way so that you can promote to them in the future. Because not only can you redirect people through email to that product again, you can also create newsletters and you can create other helpful guidance emails as well to actually keep people engaged and to provide other helpful tips and guides, and even run promotions to other products and services. Like there could be big launches coming up for products that you know will actually help people, and if you're an affiliate, you can actually provide them with discount codes to get, like, say 10% off or 20% off if they buy through your actual link. So again, once you send emails out, you can send them directly to the sales page with your affiliate link tied to it, and once you've done that, then you can actually go through the process of sending them directly to the sales page again, which in turn you can make more commissions. Be sure to check out some of the videos I have on my channel, because I do have a lot of videos videos where I actually walk you through this process actually step by step, and I actually show you where to actually put in your affiliate links and actually how to set them up correctly the right way, so that when people click on them they will go to the exact pages, so you know where to actually direct people, so that way then you can create a consistent workflow, so that when you set it up and you get everything working, you can actually leave it and walk away on something else and it'll still work in the background because you've already done the work and actually made sure that everything is consistent. Again, you will still need to come in from time to time because sometimes links do have a tendency to kind of glitch or break, but for the most part they're actually good to go. Once you've set it up initially, you should be okay. But again, from time to time, every couple of weeks or every couple of months, you can still come in and check them to make sure everything's still working smoothly. But this is essentially the process of affiliate marketing. It's just a step-by-step sequence that you're guiding people through in order to reach an end result, and in turn you can make money from it as a result of it. So again, there are the practical steps that you need to be involved with affiliate marketing. Like, when you look at it from a practical standpoint, to get involved with affiliate marketing is actually one of the easiest methods that you can utilize to actually get started online. But there's so much noise out there on the internet, it's hard to know how to actually get started. So if you can find a proven training platform or mentor that can actually teach you the actual steps, which I actually have, again, first link in the description, check it out because it will actually teach you those steps. That's exactly what you need. Once you've actually figured that out, then it's time to get to work. Now, if you have more time, try and work on your affiliate marketing business every single day. Like, there's no excuse in this. If you want to see engagement, if you want to see growth in your business, you do have to work on it every day. Or if you are working a full-time job and you don't have as much time, or if you have other commitments and so forth, whatever free time you do have, try to use that free time efficiently and put it into your business to try and build things up, try and create whatever content you need, or try to do something to move yourself and your business forward each and every day. Again, make sure that you're consistent with your work and your content. Even create goals. Try and create attainable goals for yourself, that by the end of this month I want to have 4 videos published on my YouTube channel. I want to do 1 video a week and have it done at a certain time and published at a certain time, and strive to hit that, because again, it's a small goal and you know that you can actually do it. So once you strive to improve all the time, you will eventually see growth. Also, just to let you know that there is no instant success with this. It's like everything you do when you're starting out with regardless online business, or anything that you pretty much do when you want to get better at it, it takes time. You're not going to see the results that you want to see overnight. It actually doesn't happen. It takes time to build your business. Anything great takes time to build, essentially, and that's what you need to think of it as, because again, this is a long-term investment. This is a long-term avenue for you, and in order to see those results, you just have to keep working at it. Also, you do need to keep engaging with your audience. That's the most important thing, because if you've no audience, you technically have no business. So you need to keep your audience engaged, and you need to use whatever means possible, like I said, with likes of publishing content on a regular schedule, engaging with your followers through comments, ask them questions, reply to those questions, give them solutions to their problems, respond through emails, set up email automations, constantly keep that level of engagement going. Even if you're using social media platforms, make sure you put up posts regularly throughout the week to keep people informed of what you're currently at and what you're actively doing. Again, the results will show in time. That's the thing. As long as you keep putting all those elements into practice, like I've mentioned, you will actually eventually start to see results. As an example of this, when I first started my YouTube channel, it took me 8 months to get my first 100 subscribers, and after that it actually started to grow very quickly. But it still took me 6 months before I actually even ever made my first sale on my channel. And that's just the level of dedication that you need and the work that you have to put in order to see the results. But it's funny, when you start to get one sale, you will get more. When you start to get more than one subscriber, eventually you'll get more, and you just keep building and building and building and building. Again, you're just building all the time. So that's what you should see it as. You're building the foundations for your future. So that's essentially what you will be doing with affiliate marketing, and it is one of the best and most practical ways to get involved with online business, and also it can be very lucrative if you do it the right way. So again, just keep working away and just keep moving forward. You will get the results in time. They will show, and when they do, you will notice it, and you'll be glad you did, and you'll be glad you stuck at it. So I really hope you found the content in this video to be helpful, and if you have, make sure to leave a like. Also be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be updated whenever I release future content, and also make sure to share the video, as I will be creating more helpful guides and tips videos like this here that will also teach you other ways of how you can implement certain strategies to grow your influence online. And also be sure to check out the first link in the description for a proven training platform that will teach you all the steps you need to get started with affiliate marketing today, so that you can get your online business off the ground. And as always, I will see you in the next one.